Imagine you receive a new image from your customer on WhatsApp and automatically that image is uploaded in your Google Drive folder as backup. Is this possible? Can we directly do this without having anyone to do this task manually? Yes, let me show you how. I will send a new message, an image towards my WhatsApp business number, and then let's see whether that image is automatically uploaded in my Google Drive folder or not. So let's suppose I'm going to send the image of this outfit. Okay, so I've selected this image and I'm going to forward this message. As soon as now I have uploaded this image, and then you will see automatically if I'll open my Google Drive folder and refresh this page from here, you will see automatically another image is uploaded in my Google Drive folder, and you will see this is the same image that I have uploaded on my WhatsApp and sent on my number, and now it is added in my Google Drive folder automatically. Now in this manner, if there is image, PDF or any important documents shared by the customer or clients on your WhatsApp business account, automatically will find the backup of that image or that file or video inside your Google Drive folder. So with the help of this amazing setup, this work can be done automatically. You don't have to assign this task to anyone. You simply need to start using one software, that is Pabbly Connect. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the creation of this amazing automation. Now, in order to access Pabbly Connect on a new tab, search for www.pabbly.com/connect and you will come to this landing page. Now, if you're a new user, you do not have an account with us, simply sign up for free from here, using which you will get 100 free tasks every single month. Using the task, you can create this setup with me till the end of this video, where you can automatically upload your WhatsApp images into Google Drive folder as backup. Okay, so now if you like using Pabbly Connect after using the free task, checking out the features, you can purchase our yearly or one-time plans. My suggestion to you is to purchase our one-time plans, because you need to pay once and use Pabbly Connect forever. These are the three types of one-time plans we provide to you. I will suggest you to purchase our Ultimate Plus lifetime plan, because you will receive 20,000 tasks every single month. More tasks means creating more amazing automations. So purchase this plan and you will get the access of these unlimited features of Pabbly Connect as well. So now you can see on each and every one-time plan of ours, we already have amazing discounts, but I can get you additional discounts. The coupon code that you can see on the left side of my screen will help you to get instant discounts on the purchase of one-time plans as well as our yearly deals. So go ahead, use the code while checkout, purchase our plans and automate your business workflows. I have already logged into my Pabbly Connect account and I am on the dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, click on this Create Workflow option and select the option of Create from Scratch. And for the name of this workflow, I will give over here as Backup WhatsApp Images to Google Drive Automatically. So this is my workflow name. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'll select Workflows folder and click on this Create button. After that, you will come to this workflow page, where inside Pabbly Connect's workflow, there are two major steps: trigger and action. Trigger gives the commands, action follows the steps simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple action. We are going to set up our trigger, where for the trigger application, I'll select it as Pabbly Chat Flow and the event as New Message Received. Why did I select these application and event? Because I manage the WhatsApp conversations in my business using Pabbly Chat Flow. Inside my Pabbly Chat Flow, I've added my WhatsApp business number. Now, as soon as a new message will be received on my WhatsApp business number through the event Pabbly Chat Flow New Message Received, the response of that specific image will be captured in my trigger. So that is why I have selected this trigger application and the event. If you use Vati, Interact or WhatsApp Cloud API in order to manage your WhatsApp conversations of your business, set up the trigger accordingly. I have selected as Pabbly Chat Flow in this case. Okay, then I'm going to click on this connect option and you will receive the webhook URL. Copy this URL from here and log into your Pabbly Chat Flow account. From the panel, go towards settings option and go towards this API and webhook section. Now click on this add webhook button right over here. Name name the webhook. For the name of the webhook, I'll write over here as new message as the name of my webhook. I will add the webhook URL, and the event is going to be new message received, and add this URL from here. You can see the new message URL is added in my account. So as soon as now I've added this URL in the account, go back to the trigger, you will receive this response right here, which will say webhook URL verification initiated, and the status will come as success. This means the webhook URL is successfully added inside your Pabbly Chartflow account. But instead of this response, I want to capture the response of the image URL being forwarded. So what I will do is I'm going to recapture this response right over here, and it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Pabbly Chartflow is connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I am going to send a new image on my WhatsApp number, and let's check whether my trigger captures the response of that image being sent or not. Okay, so I'm going to open my WhatsApp and send a new image right over here. So now let's suppose for the image I will send this blue gown. I'm going to open this image. This is the image I'm forwarding. I will send this blue gown right over here. As now this blue gown has been forwarded successfully, you can see double tick. Now if I will open my trigger again, it will take few seconds for the response to arrive, so I'm going to wait over here for few seconds. This is the response that is captured. The status comes over here as success. You will see right over here I have received this image URL. If I'm going to copy this URL and open it on a new tab, this is the image URL. The main thing that we have received is the image ID, because this URL is not an authorized URL, so we need to get a proper image URL right here. So with the help of this image ID we will get it, but you can see I have received the response successfully in my trigger. This means that Pabbly Chartflow is now connected to Pabbly Connect. Now after the connection is created, add an action step and select the action application as filter by Pabbly and the event as filter values. Why? Because I'm going to receive the response of every single message that is sent towards my phone number. I will receive the response of all those messages in this trigger right here. But I only want this workflow should be further executed after this trigger step if in the response there is the image ID. If there is no image ID, then the workflow shouldn't be executed any further. So that is why I've selected this filter by Pabbly step. Label is going to be image ID, so I'm going to search for the ID. If the image ID exists in the response, then only workflow should be further executed. You can see it says status as success and condition is true. So as soon as now I have added that, you can see I have received the success status. Now what I want, with the help of the image ID, let's retrieve the media URL. Again select over here Pabbly Chartflow as the action application, and the event is now going to be retrieve media URL. Click on this connect option, go towards this add new connection section to have the token inside the same API and webhook page of settings, inside settings of Pabbly Chartflow. This is the token. Copy the token, paste it down in the field and click on the save button to create the connection. I will select the existing connection from before. Now to enter this media ID, we are going to map the data. Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. Add a slash previous step is going to appear and search for the ID right here. This is the media ID. I want to search for this image ID right here. So I will select the data of this media ID from my previous response, which will make this data mapped as well as dynamic. Why? Because now whenever a new response will be captured in the previous step, automatically the new data will be updated in place of this mapped data. After that, click on the save and send test request button, and as soon as you will do that, within few seconds you will see automatically a media URL has been captured. If I'm going to copy this URL and open it on a new tab, it's the same gown. Okay, so now as we have the image URL successfully, now let's move on to our next step, that is uploading the file in our Google Drive folder. So add an action step of Google Drive. So this is Google Drive. I'll select it, and the event of upload a file. So this is the event. Click on this connect button. Go towards this add new connection. Click on this sign in with Google button. Now select the account with the help of which you have created a Google Drive from this drop down, and then it is going to ask for the permission of the account, for which click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. For the URL, map the data of this image URL that we have retrieved. For the folder ID, log into the folder where you want to upload the image. In this URL, this is going to be your folder ID. Copy this ID and paste it right here. For the file name, I'm going to name the file as wp/. Now the timestamp is always going to be different, so I'm going to enter a timestamp. And next we have to enter the type of file that is uploaded. But you will see in the response, we have received the type of file. I'll show you, wait, dot. So this is the type of file that is mentioned, that is image/jpeg. Now I have to just get this type. I'll show you, wait. Image/jpeg, you can clearly see right here, but I just want this jpeg, not the image and slash. So what we are going to do is, I'm going to save this step from here. You need to do that as well. Add an action step after this, in which for the action application, select over here as text formatter by Pabbly, and the event over here as split text. Click on this connect option. Now for the text to split, search for the JPG step and select this type from here. After entering the text to split, for the separator, I will select over here as slash, and then I want the second term after the slash, that is JPG, not the first thing. I want the second text. So I will select this segment index as second and click on the save and send test request button. And I've received the type of file successfully. So I'm going to simply map the data of that type of file right over here. That will be this result, okay? And then simply click on this save and send test request button. As soon as now I will do that, you will see it will take few seconds and then we will receive a response. This is a positive response. In your Google Drive, you will see a new image is uploaded successfully. This is the same image that we have sent on the WhatsApp business account, is now automatically uploaded on my Google Drive folder. As now this image is successfully uploaded, this means the connection between WhatsApp and Google Drive is now created. Now, whenever a new file will be uploaded by any of the customers or clients on our WhatsApp business account chat, automatically that file is going to be added as a backup in my Google Drive folder as well. Now, if you directly want the template of this amazing setup that I've created, instead of setting up each and every step one by one, you want the automated setup, you can check out the workflow link in the description section. It's absolutely free to use. So go ahead and create the workflow through the link. With that, if you have any questions or doubts related to this setup, do comment down below. I will respond to each and every queries of yours. Use the code on the left side of my screen. The code is in the description section as well, using which you will get amazing discounts on the purchase of one-time plans and yearly plans of Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just this connection, you can create multiple other automations using Pabbly Connect. If you want to know about the different plans that Pabbly Connect provides you, you can check out the link given over here. And if you have any queries related to it, you can email us on sales@pabbly.com. If you have any questions or doubts, comment down below and we'll reply to you as soon as possible. Subscribe to our channel and thank you so much for watching.